Hi, I'm Liz with Liz Toth Properties, powered by EXP Realty, and I'm a residential real estate agent in Raleigh, North Carolina. And today's video is all about supporting the community and giving back to the community. And that's something that's important to me and Liz Toth Properties. And that's one of the reasons I got into real estate from the start is I wanted to be able to volunteer more and give more and things like that. And so one of the ways that I do that is I post on social media a lot of times and try to support different organizations and promote what they have going on. Like I do a lot with the Wake County Animal Shelter, Green Chair Project. And one of the organizations that I support and that's important to me as well is the Realtor Giving Network. And this is an organization through the Realtor Association here in Raleigh. And they do a lot of great things for the community. And it's a great way to support and give back to the community. And I am with Heather Thompson today, and she is in charge of the Realtor Giving Network. And I brought her on today because I wanted her to talk a little bit about the Realtor Giving Network, what they do, and what kind of support in the community they give, because they do some amazing projects. And it gives opportunities for a lot of us to either volunteer or donate financially and support people who are trying to improve. So Heather, thank you so much for being with us today. Did you want to take a minute and just introduce yourself?
Sure. Thank you so much, Liz. And thank you for being a supporter and placing a value on giving back and doing that through the network. So my name is Heather Thompson, and I'm the proud executive director of the Raleigh Regional Association of Realtors Realtor Giving Network, longest name on the planet. But it is a joy and privilege to work with realtors every day to help the industry invest in neighbors. A lot of times you all are overwhelmed with your clients and trying to figure out how can you give back. What I love about the network is it's all about the collective giving power of realtors. We're not looking to one entity to say, hey, what can you do? We're looking to realtors as a whole. And we know that in the marketplace, when realtors are branded as social good ambassadors, we can do even more. So the benefit of the network is that when people invest with us, it enables us to give back to local housing nonprofits. It gives us an ability to say, hey, we believe in what you're doing. Here's a check for $25,000.
That's amazing.
That is where the real impact comes in. And again, every day we're working to help neighbors transition from homelessness to stable housing. And we're doing it in the name of realtors. So in the marketplace, we're branding realtors as taking care of their clients and ultimately taking care of all neighbors.
And that's amazing. And one of the things that, helping people from homelessness to and transitioning into, a living situation. I mean, speak to that a little bit, because I know I've heard about it and I've heard the huge success rate that has come from that. What is that, and how does that process work?
Right. What I love about what we're doing too is that we are able to be more or less like a third party investor. So nonprofits are coming to the network and saying, we need help with general operating money. Most people only want to fund nonprofits with programs. But what we're saying to them is, you all know what you need to help these individuals. So we're giving them the resources to do it. And what they're doing in return is they're giving clients of theirs wraparound support. So when you think about homelessness, it really is not, a lot of times it's not the people on the side of the street. You're talking about people who are going to work and they're living in their car. And so what these nonprofits are able to do is they're able to say, hey, let me help you with those debts that you have. Let me give you this free housing for 4 months, 6 months, a year. They put that money in escrow, and then all of a sudden within a year, they're able to move into that next level of housing, which means that realtors have ultimately helped them get along the path to ultimately home ownership. But they can't get there until we give them a stable place to live. Like, we all wake up every day with the comforts of home. But if you've been homeless and you wake up and you hadn't gotten a good night's sleep, well, then you're not going to be able to do a good job at work. You're not going to be able to get promoted. It's just the endless cycle. So what I love about it is that ultimately every day realtors are being advocates for your clients. And then when you support the network, you're helping someone probably come to a realtor ultimately and purchase a home. So the whole wraparound support services, it's the way to go. And it gives people hope and dignity at the end of the day.
That's amazing. And the success rate is huge from what I understand as well.
Oh, and what I love about these programs is it's all measurable results and they're tracking it. So when they invite people into their program, their expectations, they have to go to 2 meetings a month. They have to record their finances. They have childcare. It is saying, we believe in you. We want to help you. And then the network is saying, we're going to invest in that. We're not going to take ownership of it, but we're going to say, the whole give a man a fish, help him learn how to eat, help him learn how to fish, and help him grow. So that is what we're all about. And we're not here to say who's doing it better. We're here to say we believe in those nonprofits and we want to be part of their growth. And they are under-resourced. I mean, nonprofits are here to solve social problems. And guess what? With limited resources, limited staff, but what they're looking to the network for is that ability for growth and the fact that we can do that. And we're doing it at big numbers. I mean, last year we gave away in all about over $200,000. So nonprofits are looking to realtors for help and support, and we're delivering.
That's amazing. Now, how many nonprofits are you working with this year?
Right now, we have a grant review committee, and we'll put out an application for grants, so people will apply. But just in general, through our giving throughout the year, we probably are going to work with 10 to 15 nonprofits. And the next campaign we have is a Valentine's Day campaign that we work with the Hope Center of Poland. So last year we gave 100 Valentine's Day gifts to teens aging out of foster care. So they might not have people on their side to show them love.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do this year is people can make a donation of $25, and that means a former foster teen will get a Valentine's Day gift. So again, it's just us continuing to steward those nonprofits and help them show love to their clients. And again, and we do it for Mother's Day, we do it for Father's Day, and again, it's giving realtors a chance to know that they have a touch point with people through the network.
Yeah, and I think it's so important to support our community and those that need the help. I know I've been involved in some of those. Like last year, I did do. I think we volunteered, and we put together the little Valentine's kits to be delivered. That was an amazing thing to be a part of. And so we get to do together and do a lot of stuff that, we have different volunteer opportunities. And I know you help in putting all of that together and managing it, which is a huge help. What are some of the things like, and I know I mentioned to you that, a lot of times when I'm working with sellers or people who are moving and they're wanting to get rid of furniture and things like that, I try to direct them to some of the different organizations that the Realtor Giving Network supports. Can you talk a little bit about, your partnership with the Green Chair Project, for example?
Yes. So a lot of times, I'm sure when you all go into a client's home and you're thinking, oh, no, you don't need these 3 couches. 2 of these have got to go. And you want to say it gingerly. What you can say is, oh, gosh, if you donate 2 of these to the Green Chair Project, I promise you they'll be out the next day into a home. So what we do is we partner with Families Together, Family Promise, and they have properties where their clients can live, like I said, 6 months to a year. When those clients move out, they contact us and say, hey, there's an empty apartment. We then contact the Green Chair Project. We pay for that furniture to be delivered to the apartment. Then realtors sponsor the apartments and come in and furnish them. So it's this beautiful cycle of, one of your clients has furniture that they need to dispose of. It goes to Green Chair. We pay Green Chair. Then it goes back to another nonprofit. So it's this beautiful marriage of nonprofits supporting one another. And when a donor makes a donation of furniture, look how it translates. It transfers back to a person in need. And it's done in an organized way. It's done in a responsible way. So anytime your clients have furniture, Green Chair will pick it up if it's a staple item, a kitchen table, chairs. And if it's like accessories or pots and pans, Green Chair does have hours that you can drop off items. And again, I promise you, they are well loved, taken care of, and they are put to good use.
Excellent. And I'll put Green Chair's information and location in the description below the video. I always encourage people when they're cleaning out their house. A lot of people do that. They do spring cleaning, year end, you know, and when they're getting ready to sell their home and have stuff to donate. And that's just a great organization. I've donated to them myself and they're just phenomenal. So it's a great resource to have for anybody who wants to donate items. So yeah,
Yeah, and
excellent.
it's a great way for realtors. The sponsorship is 2,000 and it covers all the furniture. It covers the admin overhead. It covers all the household supplies. So when a family moves in, I don't know about you, but trip to Target is not
Oh yeah,
inexpensive. So when
I
a
know.
family moves in, they have toilet paper, paper towels, all the supplies they'll need for a few months. And then the realtors can come in and furnish it. We'll take pictures. It just gives them an opportunity to literally in 2 hours, you walk in, the space is empty, and you leave, and you have made up beds, put artwork on the wall, unpack the kitchen. It's a turnkey operation, but it does make a huge impact when a family's left the homeless shelter with nothing. That there's no pod like we have. There's no,
Yeah.
transfer of materials coming with them. So they come in feeling deflated, and then they walk in. I've seen it. It's amazing. They walk in with the clothes on their back, and then they are entering, like I said earlier, the comforts of home that we have, and then they can have a fresh start.
Yeah.
It's a magical, beautiful experience.
Oh, that's amazing. That's excellent. Well, how would someone, so if outside of the Realtor Giving Network, you know, and outside of realtors, how would the average person, if they wanted to support the Realtor Giving Network as well, is that an option?
Yes, yes, we're 501(c)(3) and can accept donations from anyone. And people can go to our website and donate. They can make an unrestricted gift, which means it gives us the power to give that money directly to a nonprofit. And again, all throughout the year, we have what in the marketing world is called a drip campaign.
Mhm.
So that means you have opportunity to do the Valentine's Day gifts, Mother's Day, Father's Day. In the summer, we give air conditioning units to senior citizens who are
Yes.
literally leaving cancer treatments. They come home, their air conditioning's broken. They do not have the resources to have it fixed. Last year, we delivered about 20 AC units free, window AC units, and no senior citizen went less than 24 hours without getting one of those. And again, we send out a call to realtors to come to the association, pick it up, deliver it. Realtors are amazing. You all respond to your clients in rapid speed, and you respond when neighbors in need help. So what I love about it is that we always have opportunities for realtors to get involved. Your cars are your vessels for everything.
Yes.
You're in them all the time. So, a lot of times people think, oh my gosh, I've got a client meeting. I can scoot by there in a minute and get it. So any ways that realtors want to engage in the community, I know that you all provide concierge service to your clients, so I hope you'll look to the Realtor Giving Network in the same way and let us know how we can help you be a contributor in your community in any way you want to, and maybe give us some ideas of ways that we can provide those services.
That's excellent. And you have a board that you work with. Tell us a little bit that they manage, how
Yes,
does that work?
yes, we're super lucky. We have a board of 20, and
Amazing.
those board members are our amazing ambassadors. And they don't ask people to do things. I call it invitations. So they invite realtors to whether it's attend our bowling tournament that we have in October every year. We also have a Realtors Who Give program where you can donate $400, which is $33.33 monthly. And 100% of that money goes towards our grant program where we distribute big checks in December. So again, it's, the touch point of giving is there at any level. And our board members, again, help me see opportunities like Rebar Camp. I didn't even know that existed, but Rebar Camp this year is going to give the proceeds to the Realtor Giving Network. So
Oh,
when you
that's
buy a
amazing.
ticket to go to that, ultimately the proceeds are going to come to us. So just opportunities for realtors to give back to us. PropTech South with TMLS. When you go to that, 100% of that comes back to RGN. So
Yeah.
you can be doing things and you have no idea of the benefit coming back to us. And that's just the beauty in more people finding out about us and the bigger impact that we're making.
Oh, that's amazing. Well, thank you so much for your time. I'm going to put Green Share, and then I'll also put the Realtor Giving Network in the description below the video. So if you want to learn more about the Realtor Giving Network and how wonderful they are, and I'm fortunate to have a group like that I can get involved with. Because you're right. I mean, you get so busy. That's one of the things I found, and I did want to, volunteer more and get more involved, and it was just hard to find the time to find those opportunities. And so through the Realtor Giving Network, I mean, I've even done, we did when we used to before COVID, we did the soup kitchen downtown. I used to go and help drive
Right.
dishes and stuff like that. So they give a lot of opportunities for us to just, show up and participate and be a part of the community. So it's an amazing organization, and I'm grateful for you that you do an amazing job in putting all this together and managing everything. I'm sure it keeps you busy.
It does, it does. Well, but what I love about it is that realtors ultimately have big hearts. And I've done nonprofit work for 25 years, and
Wow.
realtors respond, and you all respond big every single time. I don't have to ask more than once, which is beautiful. And the impact we can make is huge. So my goal is for us to be able to give away $1 million in the
Oh
next few
yeah.
years. There's no way that we shouldn't be able to.
Yeah, that would be
And
amazing.
and it just takes more people finding out about us. And realtors at the beginning of the year, it's like right now is a beautiful way for people to decide, hey, I want to give back. And it may be give $10 from every transaction.
Mhm.
And then we can let your clients know. You can put it on your website. I'm here to help you engage your clients and let them know how much you give back. And however I can do that, again, I will be your concierge service because you all are tired and you do that all the time. So let me do that for you.
Yes. And one of the things you helped me with, so I gave away pies before Thanksgiving. I did a canned food drive in conjunction with that. And I didn't get to talk to you since you had helped me. Heather connected me with someone where I could donate all the canned goods. And that was the first time I did a canned food drive. And I had an unbelievable response. I didn't know. I mean, I thought, hey, I might get like 50 cans or something. And I took 3 huge boxes of canned goods to the food bank in Raleigh. And so you had provided that resource for me. So, I just asked, where can I take all this stuff? And she provided the information, and I was able to make an amazing donation on behalf of all of my clients who participated in the client appreciation event. It was amazing. So I'm grateful for you to help. She's a great resource for us when we're looking for a place to donate and to participate and be a part of the community.
Well,
So
good.
thank
Well,
you.
I love Dan Pelota. He's been on some TED Talks, and he says that philanthropy is the market for love.
Yeah.
There's no other marketplace coming for a lot of our neighbors. And so when you all donate to the Realtor Giving Network, you are ultimately, again, bringing hope and dignity to people. So thank you. Thank you. It would not be possible without realtors and their big hearts. So thank you for your time today, Liz.
Yeah, thank you so much, Heather, for your time. I greatly appreciate it. If you have more questions on the Realtor Giving Network, don't hesitate to reach out. I'd be happy to connect you with Heather. I'll provide all the information below for both the Realtor Giving Network and Green Chair Project if you want to learn more. If you want to learn more about relocating to Raleigh, check out my YouTube channel, Welcome to Raleigh. There's a lot of great information on there, including community tours, city tours, information on the real estate market. I look forward to talking to you again soon. And thank you, Heather. And I hope you have a great day. And I hope everyone has a great day.
Thank you.